What's up, diver, and welcome back to the Youth Dive YouTube channel. My name is Chinemaram Andrew and you're watching Youth Dive, obviously. If you're new here, then like and subscribe and share and do all the stuff. Today I'm going to be telling you what you can do if you cannot attend mass, and I have a very big laptop here that I will be reading from in a very brief moment. Now, there are many reasons why you cannot attend mass on a Sunday or another day of obligation, and none of those reasons is that you don't feel like it. Has to be what the Catholic Church calls a grave reason. So this is something like you're sick in bed and you cannot go out, or there is like hail and a tornado on a Sunday morning, or something very serious that will actually prevent you from going to mass. Not just that you didn't plan or you slept late on a Saturday and you didn't wake up early for Sunday or things like that. Something very serious, right? Which means on other occasions you're expected to actually go for mass. Now, if you're unable to go for mass for a grave reason, the Catholic Church actually has something that you can do in place of mass, and that is going to satisfy your obligation for the Sunday or the day of obligation. And I'm going to be reading to you right here from the Canon law. Now, in Canon 1248, and the second part, I don't know what this S means, but I'm just going to read it for you. It says, if participation of the Eucharistic celebration becomes impossible because of the absence of a sacred minister or for another grave cause, it is strongly recommended that the faithful take part in a liturgy of the word, if such a liturgy is celebrated in a parish, church, or other sacred place according to the prescripts of the diocesan bishop, or that they devote themselves to prayer for a suitable time alone as a family, or, as the occasion permits, in groups of families. Now, the Catholic Church uses the canon law as its guiding principles for how it's going to operate many or everything in the church. Well, not everything is specifically spelled out in the canon law, but most of what we are going to encounter in the Catholic Church is spelled out in the canon law. So the canon law plus the Catechism of the Catholic Church basically summarizes everything you can expect from the Catholic Church at any given point in time. So that is why I'm reading from here. It actually spells out three different scenarios, or two different scenarios. The first one is you cannot go for mass because there is no sacred minister, which means there is no priest, but that you are actually able to go to the church. Now, so this is in places where they do not have a priest to celebrate mass. They have a church, they have all the members, they have everything, they just don't have the priest, and so the bread and wine cannot be changed to the body and blood of Christ. Now, in this situation, they are supposed to do the liturgy of the word. That is the first part of what is the general celebration of the mass, the liturgy of the word. Now, nobody except an ordained priest can do the second part, which is the liturgy of the Eucharist. So all they're supposed to do is the liturgy of the word. If they're going to do the liturgy of the word in the church, however, which is more beneficial than just doing it at home or in a hall or wherever, if they're doing it in the church, then they're supposed to do it according to the prescripts of the diocesan bishop, which means you cannot just come up with whatever it is that you want or just do it anytime, anyhow you want. It has to still follow the rules that are going to be given by the diocesan bishop. Now, the second scenario is you cannot go for mass and you cannot go to church. You don't have access to the physical church building. So in this case, you can do it by yourself or with a family or with a group of people, or you can gather with other people and either do the liturgy of the word or a prayer. So this is where you will have what is similar to a mini service or something like that. So a lot of you will gather. If it's just you, let's assume it's just you and you live alone or you live with your family, you will just pray by yourself or read the word of God, but it's most advisable to follow the liturgy of the word for that particular day or that Sunday or that holy day of obligation, which means you can go online and you can get readings of the day, and you can read the readings of the day and do a little Lectio Divina, which is where you meditate. If you want to see a video where I teach you how to do Lectio Divina, you can leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll get to that video very quickly. Or you can pray for a particular period of time, some time that you think is time enough. So for example, a very good way to spend that time would be to pray the Holy Rosary, as a very powerful prayer, and it's a very big part of Catholic devotions, right? So you can do rosary, a full rosary, or you can just do one of the mystery set, the joyful, sorrowful, glorious, luminous mysteries, and you can use that to satisfy your holiday of obligation. However, at the time that this was written, we did not have a lot of media as we have today. So there is a third option that has actually come up in this times, which is that you can actually follow the entire mass online on YouTube, right? And I had the privilege of filming one for my parish recently, videoing one and making it go live. And it is even because of that that I started thinking, okay, people all around the world do not have access to mass. I should make a video like this telling them what they can do at this time. So you can go online and watch these masses, or you can go follow them on YouTube or things like that. And that actually will be better than if you were to do any of the ones you would do at home with just coming up with prayers or praying the rosary, because that one you have the entire prayers of the mass that you can say, which is much better than not saying the prayers of the mass, in my opinion anyway. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. You can share it with your friends, and make sure you come back for more Catholic videos like this, because I will keep making them until I don't know. Bye.